Hi there, this is Maggie from Rock Paper Copy, and this is a video critique of the website yourcareergear.com. So I like that there's plenty of information in the above the fold area, so this area that people can see without scrolling down. And I like that you've got minimal header area. Which means that it's very user friendly, very SEO friendly, because this way it doesn't take a lot of space on the screen, and you allow people to see as much of the website content as possible. I love the free shipping in the header area, free shipping bar. There's you can still see the app's name. It's not a huge issue, but obviously majority of people won't notice it. But I noticed it because obviously this is something that kind of draws the attention of someone who actually reviews the website for the conversion rate. So I noticed it, but I know it's not going to be an issue for the average website user. However, if you decide to remove it or go with different app provider, I'd recommend, because otherwise it gives you this kind of maybe a little bit of takes away from your credibility and your actually authority as an established business, if you use free apps, free services, and so on. So while it won't affect your conversion rate with normal website, with the average shopper, because they might not notice it, consider removing it or taking the premium version, because it counts as part of your branding as well. When it comes to the promo image, I mean, it takes quite a lot of space while not converting, so it doesn't link to any product or collection. It doesn't have any explanation how people can invest in a career, whether shopping, whether buying a T-shirt with a slogan actually is investment in a career. Explain it a little bit more, selling it to the customer can help you convert a little bit stronger. Also, having this kind of collage of the images, actually it gives you a very old-fashioned look, gives your website very old-fashioned look, because this kind of collage was maybe used 10, 15 years ago. At the moment, you will have much better layout, much better look of the design of the image if you just put like one image on one side and then put the text on the other side. It will give you a little bit cleaner display, and will look more modern and more contemporary as well. When it comes to top menu, I'd recommend renaming catalog to shop. Shop is more call to action, has got this kind of action sound which prompt visitors to act upon the action. So click and shop, because catalog is very neutral sounding, doesn't really tell visitors what to do. So adding these kind of calls to action, changing the text, adding more taglines and so on, is all part of improving your conversion rate and improving your sales. You've got collections with images, which is great. Some of the images I would recommend optimizing them further. For example, if you've got text within the image and text as the collection title, they are a little bit difficult to read, which means it gives you a little bit like unfinished look. I would recommend designing more images similar style for the collections, so they create this kind of unified look while giving you the ability to make the text more readable. Because if people find it difficult to read the text, it might actually affect your SEO, because this content is not available, is not user-friendly, is not accessible for all users. For example, those that are slightly visually impaired, which might be seen by Google as having content not available for all users, which can definitely affect your SEO. The featured products look great. So this is good. I would display 3 items per row because I struggle seeing what the title or what the design is on each item. If you displayed 3 items per row instead of 4, all those 3 items will be more stretched out, which will make the images slightly bigger. It will make your products be easier to see, images easier to see, which will help you convert much better. Work-life balance. I would add a title to this section to explain what it is, whether these are blog posts, whether these are collections, whether these are kind of trends that you are trying to create. So add an explanation. Don't leave anything to chance. Don't leave anything for your visitors to guess. Make sure to explain everything, each section. Make sure to really lead your visitor by hand through your website content, from the homepage through the collections, products to the checkout. Because if you leave your visitors without clear navigation, without clear explanation where to click next, they will be left to their own devices, and the conversion rate will be much lower. So design this kind of strong sales funnel will help you convert more visitors into shoppers. Okay, you've got footer navigation, which is great. You've got 30-day refund guarantee, satisfaction guarantee, which is perfect as well. So I'm going to review all other content as well, or other pages as well. So about us, this section is really great to build trust with your shoppers. So don't talk about your products, talk about your team, talk about yourself, talk about what inspired you to start this business, what inspired you to start in this niche, which will be much better than having this kind of a little bit vague information about your products. Because if someone clicks on About Us page, they want to learn about who is behind the brand, what makes them authority when it comes to picking those products and not different ones. So talking about yourself, talking about your team, adding a photo of your team, which is not necessary, but it's really great addition, is much better way to utilize this space, instead of talking about this very general vague information. Okay, so you've got 30-day refund policy, which is fantastic. Okay, so people can return your products to this address, which is perfect. I would also use professional email address instead of Gmail, because it is also part of building trust, building your authority as an established business. So recommend getting emails such as sales@yourcareergear.com. You can easily get it from G Suite, which is also supported, which is also run by Gmail, but it gives you the professional email address. For example, I use G Suite, so it is still like using Gmail, but the email address is matching your domain name, so it's much better approach. Okay, so you've got professional email address here. So this is good. So I can see you're already using it. So it's just a case of updating this email address in your returns policy and other pages when you still show your Gmail address. Also, hyperlink this email address so someone can click on it and open their default email address program and email to you straight away. Otherwise, they have to all do all the hard work, such as highlight it, copy, go to their email address, go to their email account, paste it, and so on. So it's quite a hard work. So make sure that you make it easy for people to contact you. Will make your website much more user-friendly, much more accessible, which will help user experience and sales as well. Okay, now I will check the collection page and products page. When it comes to collection page, I'd recommend having the same display as I mentioned before, 3 items per row instead of 5, for the same reasons, because your designs will be much clearer to see, which will help people to decide where to click. For example, I hardly see what this print says from the collection page. So if I saw it nicely displayed, I could decide whether I want to click on it and see more. If I can't see it, I'm really not fussed about clicking it. I would also recommend dividing the products into more categories such as leggings, mugs, t-shirts, tops, which will make browsing much easier. The moment your visitors has to click through 6 pages to actually see what you've got for sale, which from experience I know not many shoppers are prepared to do that, because many shoppers are used to having everything really nicely done for them. So the browsing experience requires as little clicks as possible, so they can see all the products within just few clicks and then make a purchase and then move on. So asking your visitors to click through 6 pages, not making it any easier for them to browse your products or to find the products they want, will significantly affect sales. So make the browsing easier, divide the products into collections, and link to separate collections from the top menu as well. Okay, you've got... For some reason, your sizes display from medium to XS. Make sure that they go in the right order. So for example, extra small, small, medium, because this is how people are used to shopping. But you've got unique product descriptions. You've got a very helpful size guide table, which is perfect. Other related products, which is great as well. For some reason, you still have got shipping calculated at the checkout, which can be a little bit confusing because you advertise free shipping within the US. So consider removing it. Otherwise, confusion can really add this kind of questions in buyers, whether they will have to pay for the shipping extra or the shipping is free. Some will actually, go ahead and put their details, but majority of people will decide, maybe I just don't want to leave my personal details, just to find out that the shipping isn't really free. Yeah, at the moment shipping is free, but then shipping calculates the checkout is linked to the shipping page. So make sure to either remove it or explain it or change the text saying shipping is completely free, which you can do through coding of the product template. Okay, I'll check the frequently asked questions. 15 business days, which is great. Okay. I understand that you are not focused on shipping worldwide. However, if you decided to ship worldwide, I would recommend to include the shipping charges on your shipping page, because people won't be likely to contact you to find out about the shipping charges before going ahead. People don't shop like that. They want every information, all the information needed to be displayed on a website before making the purchase. Okay, Facebook. I recommend linking to the Facebook to open the link in a new tab. Otherwise, you lose traffic from your website. If I click this link, I might stay on Facebook. I might not return to your website, which means that you will lose valuable traffic from your own website. So I'd recommend opening the links in the new tab. When it comes to SEO score, your SEO score is 56 out of 100. Your Google snippet is meta title, meta description. You repeat your brand name twice, which is unnecessary because you can use this space to talk about what makes you unique. This listing is displayed in Google search results, so this is a really great way to connect with prospective shoppers, get more traffic from Google. So make sure to work on Google snippet for your homepage and for all extra pages, because this is really valuable space. Make sure to make the most of it. Mm, Also, make sure not to go over 160 characters, otherwise this meta description will be cut off in search results, as you can see here. When it comes to the heading tags, these are very important for Google, so make sure to have H1 tag that you've got currently missing. Make sure that it is defined on your homepage, and make sure to use keywords within the H tags, otherwise they just won't help you rank for the most crucial keywords. Also work to have better content of each page, so make sure to use keywords more frequently within the content so you rank for these. Otherwise you rank for very vague phrases such as price, sale, regular, which doesn't place you in any particular search results in Google at the moment. So work on the content quality within your website as well. Okay, let's have a look. Keyword consistency, as I mentioned, amount of content also important. Image alt tag. So some of the images are missing alt tags. Make sure to work on these. Add SEO friendly alt tags to all images. These are very important for Google. Friendly URLs. So URLs that you currently have are not SEO friendly, which can definitely affect how how Google reads your website, how Google ranks your website. So work on this as well. Everything else seems okay. You've got quite a substantial number of broken links. I would work on these as well, because they can also affect your sales and your SEO. When it comes to your website speed, now this is quite a big issue, and I'm not sure why it loads so slow. Normally the website should load within second and a half. Um, three loading time of over 3 seconds is definitely something that can affect your SEO and sales, because people are not prepared to wait over 2 seconds for the website to load. So these are definitely suggestions that coding suggestions that you should definitely work on to improve the website speed. Otherwise than that, your website definitely does require work when it comes to conversion rate, making it look more professional, the trust signals, improving the loading speed, as I mentioned, improving the navigation, source sales, obviously the images, image display, making this website really convert much smoothly than it does at the moment. So if you would like to work on this website, if you would like to improve it, please book a free chat. The details are in the email, and our team can help you go through all of these elements that need work at the moment for your website to start generating sales, and we'll be happy to work work with you to make this website work for you. So please book your free chat. We'll be happy to talk with you on all of the necessary changes that you need to make to this website. And also, if you liked the tips received in this website critique, please leave a 5-star review on my Trustpilot profile. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you very much for your valuable business. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.